Imagine building your dream company from a small garage, working day and night to turn impossible ideas into reality, only to be told one day that you no longer belong there. Most people would lose hope. Most people would give up. But one man turned that painful moment into the greatest comeback in business history. That man was Steve Jobs. His journey is more than the story of a successful entrepreneur. It is a story of courage, creativity, determination, and believing in your vision even when no one else does. From a curious young dreamer to one of the world's most influential innovators, Steve Jobs proved that setbacks don't define your future. Your response to them does. Today, let's explore the powerful success habits that helped Steve Jobs change the world and discover how you can apply these lessons in your own life. Lesson 1. Dream big. Steve Jobs believed that every great achievement begins with a dream. As a young boy growing up in California, he loved exploring electronics and understanding how things worked. While many people saw computers as complicated machines for scientists and businesses, Steve imagined something different. He imagined computers that anyone could use, computers that were simple, beautiful, powerful. He wasn't interested in following what already existed. He wanted to build the future. Many people thought his ideas were unrealistic, but Steve believed that the people who dare to think differently are often the ones who change the world. His dreams eventually helped create products that transformed the way billions of people communicate, work, learn, and create. Takeaway: never let your current circumstances limit your dreams. Every great success begins as an idea in someone's imagination. Lesson 2. Stay curious. Steve Jobs was curious about almost everything. Technology fascinated him, but so did music, art, photography, design, and even calligraphy. At first, learning calligraphy seemed completely unrelated to computers. There was no obvious reason why it would ever become useful. Yet Steve continued learning simply because he enjoyed it. Years later, when Apple created the Macintosh computer, those lessons inspired beautiful fonts and elegant typography that made computers more enjoyable to use. This experience taught him that knowledge is never wasted. Sometimes the things you learn today only reveal their true value years later. Curiosity helps us connect ideas in ways others cannot. Innovation often happens where different fields meet. Takeaway: never stop learning. Every new skill becomes another tool that may help you create something extraordinary in the future. Lesson 3. Focus on quality. Steve Jobs believed excellence is found in the smallest details. Whether it was the design of a computer, the smoothness of a button, or the packaging of a product, everything mattered. He encouraged his teams to improve their work over and over again until it reached the highest standards. Good enough was rarely good enough. He believed customers could feel the difference between average work and exceptional work. Instead of creating dozens of ordinary products, Apple focused on creating a few outstanding ones. This commitment to quality helped build trust and loyalty around the world. Steve understood that lasting success comes from consistently delivering your very best. Takeaway: whatever you do, give it your full effort. Excellence is built one detail at a time. Lesson 4. Don't fear failure. Success stories often hide difficult chapters. Steve Jobs experienced one of the biggest setbacks of his life in 1985 when he left Apple, the company he had helped build. Many people believed his career was over. Imagine how disappointing that must have been. But Steve refused to let failure become the end of his story. Instead, he started a new company called Next. He also became involved with Pixar, where he played an important role in its growth into a successful animation studio known for groundbreaking films. Every challenge became another opportunity to learn. Years later, Apple acquired Next, bringing Steve Jobs back to the company. His return marked one of the greatest business comebacks in history. Under his leadership, Apple introduced products like the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, helping reshape the technology industry. What once looked like failure became the path toward even greater success. Takeaway: failure isn't the opposite of success. It is often one of the most important steps on the journey. Lesson 5. Keep learning. Even after becoming one of the most successful business leaders in the world, Steve Jobs never believed he knew everything. He kept asking questions. He listened to creative people. He explored new technologies. He challenged old ideas. He believed innovation happens when people continue learning instead of becoming comfortable. The world changes quickly. New technologies appear every year. Those who continue learning are better prepared to discover new opportunities. Steve's willingness to remain a student throughout his life allowed him to stay ahead of changing trends. Learning wasn't something he finished. It became a lifelong habit. Takeaway: invest in learning every single day. Small improvements today can create extraordinary results tomorrow. Lesson 6. Be passionate about your work. Steve Jobs often said that passion is what helps people overcome difficult challenges. Building great products required years of hard work. Many projects failed. Many ideas had to be improved repeatedly. Without genuine passion, it would have been easy to quit. But Steve believed that when you truly love what you do, difficult work becomes meaningful. Passion gives people the energy to keep improving, to solve problems, to learn from mistakes, and to continue even when success feels far away. While talent is valuable, passion often determines who keeps going long enough to achieve greatness. Takeaway: find work that inspires you to grow and let your passion fuel your persistence. Bonus lesson: think differently. Perhaps Steve Jobs' greatest habit was refusing to accept ordinary thinking. Whenever people said something couldn't be done, he asked, "Why not?" He challenged assumptions. He questioned traditional methods. He encouraged creativity. His famous belief that people who think differently can change the world became more than just a slogan. It became the foundation of everything he built. Innovation begins when we dare to ask better questions. Takeaway: don't be afraid to think differently. The world's biggest breakthroughs often begin with one bold idea. Conclusion: Steve Jobs' story reminds us that success isn't built overnight. It grows through curiosity, discipline, continuous learning, attention to detail, resilience, and the courage to dream bigger than your fears. You don't need to invent the next smartphone to apply these lessons. You can start today, read one new book, learn one new skill, improve one small habit, take one step toward your biggest dream. Because success isn't about one giant leap. It's about thousands of small steps taken consistently over time. So which lesson inspired you the most? Was it dreaming big, staying curious, learning from failure, or thinking differently? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story and want more inspiring success journeys from history's greatest achievers, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your greatest success story may still be waiting to be written.